Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Monday, so what do? Let's see what's out. Quite a bit, actually. We've had a couple of quiet weeks and a couple of good weeks, so I think it's a good mix, nostalgia, a couple of good ones that I really want to see. And next week's looking quite crispy as well. I've already watched Kermit's Ghost, and he picked up a few good ones today. That's where I want to be. As soon as I get my electric wheelchair sorted, I want to be out hunting each week like that and do videos the same. So I can't wait to really start that. This week I'm looking to get a couple of videos in place with regards to the figures that I collect as well, just so people get to see the other things that I do as well. I'm not sure which day I'm going to put that in yet. I might put it in with my top 10, you never know. Do the Harry Potters first because I haven't got as many as I do the Marvel. We'll see how it goes. First things first, for anyone who's waiting for a prize that they've won, they are all posted today finally. Thank you, Jambo, Shango, Shango, Jambo. Um, Everything's gone off. It's all gone off safely. Nothing got wet or anything like that in the bloody rain. It's been pissing down here today. But it'll take a couple of days to get to you. Let me know via Messenger when your stuff turns up because I do appreciate that. Now let's take a look at what actually came out. We've got two pickups which are from my friend Ian. He sent me a couple of nice bits which I do appreciate. Nothing came in the post for me today, so I'll have to double check my order, see what's on its way. I'm not really sure. Right, so what came out today? Hellboy is here. I do like the look of this film. Quite a few people bash it though. I mean, Kermit's Ghost, he says he really liked it. He saw it in the cinema. I like the way that they've gone with this. I like the look of it. I cannot wait to get a hold of it. I can't afford to really pay full price for this one. It's going to be available in two different 4K steelbooks. One's Zavvi exclusive and one I think you can get off of Amazon. Then you've got the normal 4K and Blu-ray. So you've got a few different options. Surprised me that there was no 3D, but there you go. And the other one, which to me, they haven't really shouted that much about, but I like the look of it. Extremely colourful. Is Wonder Park. Um, Few trailers here and there, but not too much. But I like those kind of animations. But there you go. And the other one is Dragged Across Concrete. I mean, Mel Gibson, brilliant. So I can't wait to see that. Then we get into the old stuff again. Cruising, which is an old Al Pacino one, classic film. That looks really good. In Bruges is a film with Colin Farrell. I really like this film, and it's a beautiful collector's edition that's come out today as well. So I highly recommend that one. An old film called Klutz, the Anaconda quadrilogy. I've already said what my thoughts on that. The first one was, yeah, so why do you want another three? I just don't know. Kid for Two Farthings is a nice old one, as is Follow Me. The Third Wife looks like a psychotic Japanese thing. Tokyo Ghoul Police just looks absolutely crazy. Red Joan, which is Judi Dench, absolute lord of film. I mean, she's brilliant. The complete collection of the A Team. Oh yes, God, if I had the money for that. Cheesy. It's nothing like watching a Jeep turn over and see two mannequins flying backwards and forwards. I hope you all agree on that one. Or if you're as old as me, you'll know what I'll see when you see it on TV. One called Big Bad Wolves, The Wild Rose, and Serengeti's documentary from the BBC. And the last one is another documentary, 63 and Up. That's the one where they filmed people every 7 years of their lives. Quite an interesting thing, really, because you can see some people had good lives and some people went off the rails. It's quite weird to actually watch. That's this week, so to me, not a bad week, really. I mean, we've had worse, definitely had worse. Next week, not that much amazing stuff out, but some nostalgic class, if you ask me. We have the 4K steelbook of Apocalypse Now. That look artwork amazing. Film absolute fucking classic. And then we have Flight of the Navigator. Now I have a little corner of my heart for this one. I've saw it like 4 times at the cinema when it originally came out. Yes, I am that sad. Brilliant film, and it's a remastered version, so I'm really thinking about getting that one. We have The Missionary, which is something from 1982. It's not The Mission with Robert De Niro. The Missionary, this is called. Do the Right Thing in a digibook format. Classic Spike Lee. I mean, he does whinge a bit when it comes to black blah blah blah. Then we have what's this called? The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith. Have you ever heard of that? Because I bloody haven't. Iron Man 2, the 4K Steelbook arrives next week. So if you've been ordering all of those, your next dose is coming. Uh, A film called In Fabric, I don't know nothing about. Under the Silver Lake, Rabid, there's a classic. And that's only been 3,000 copies have been allowed in the country. So if you want a classic one, is it Cronenberg though? Can't remember. But Rabid is a bloody good film. Stand By Me 4K. What a bloody film Stand By Me is. If you have not seen it, get your ass and watch it. Amazing to have it in 4K as well. Brilliant. A weird old film from 1970 called The Ear. I haven't got a clue why would I watch that. American Horror Story, the Apocalypse series is out next week as well. Summer Holiday, Cliff Richard. I watched this film 50 times with my nan. Brilliant film in 1080p. Yes, please. Simple as that. Escape Plan 3. Yeah, you know I'm gonna have to get it. Similar, just picked up Escape Plan 2. Critters Attack, which just looks like a cheaper, oh, we had to spare 50 quid, let's make another one. Not sure about that one. The Banana Splits movie. Now, if you're not sure who the Banana Splits are, just imagine Sesame Street on acid from about 20 odd years ago. And what they've done is brought those characters back in like their like a killer type format. You know, once the cameras go off, they're a bit dodgy. And let's face it, the film was announced quite recently, and it's been shot straight out to Blu-ray everywhere very, very quickly. So, and it's only £10. So, does that tell you that's a pile of shit, or is that something you get just for a laugh? I would probably pick it up for a £5 because it does look funny. Then we have Killers Anonymous, which I can't remember the cast, but I've seen the trailer for this and it looks bloody good. And there's a film called Blue and a film called Canaria, which I know nothing about. So to me, more of a nostalgic week next week, but there's some peppery stuff in there. Definitely worth it. Something announced today. There's a 6-film steelbook collection of Tremors coming to Savvy. $29.99, out September 9th. I would order it by the end of tonight, or it'll probably be sold out. Brilliant artwork on him. Looking very good. Well worth it. If I had the 30 quid spare right now, I'd be buying it, but I don't, so I'll have to try and pick it up later on. But that's me. Now, what did Ian send me? I think it was Series 1 and Part 1 or Part 3 of Series 3 of Battlestar Galactica, and one of the parts was missing. So he gave me the other part, which is the first 3 discs of it. I've got to double check which one it is, because I thought it was Series 1, 2, and 3, but somehow that's what I've got. And a classic film, City of the Living Dead. We did a little swapsy on this one, but just an absolute classic. As usual, you got 2 different covers as well. Just looks brilliant. As normal with the old Arrow releases, you get a nice little booklet as well. All nice clean lines, definitely worth having. Let's go on to the competition, because I went a bit serious for this week. So prize 1 was the 2 Faces of January and the Paperboy. And then we have the classic, and I mean classic, Public Enemies with Johnny Depp and Traitor with Don Cheadle as well. So a few serious ones this week. I will try my best to try. I'm probably going to go out at least twice this week. I'm going to try and get some more fodder in for my actual competitions, because I'm starting to scrape a bit of a barrel, and I need to pick up stuff ready for the end of the month as well. So I'm conscious that I need things to actually get into the competition at the moment. And like I say before, if you've got stuff you want to get rid of or you want to donate, talk to me. We can talk about postage. And you will always get anyone ever sends me that I use for competition prizes will always get a big shout out, especially if they've got their own channel, if they've got their own Facebook page. I'll always make sure everyone that watches me knows about you, because I always pay it forward, and that's how I pay things forward as well, by doing competitions, because I love doing it. Now, a nice short video for you guys today, less than 10 minutes, so you shouldn't be asleep. Plus it's mid-afternoon, so I made sure I got this done early for you. Take care now, enjoy the rest of your night, and is there anything else that's coming out of fun? I'm sure there's a couple of other things I meant to talk about, but you know me, I always forget. I'll look into it in the next video, and hopefully you guys will like when I diversify into figures a bit as well. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care.